is Nikki Vante. If you've been here before, hey Bookie. And if you haven't, hey, what's up? Hello. We are on our final week living in Peru. I wish I could have shown y'all my weekend this past weekend. I had a blast. What? I'll insert the short right here so y'all can see.
Oh my God.
Yep, that's me. I got jumped by a pack of sea lions, and then the very next second, I was on stage at a concert with a random popular group in Peru. Spend the weekend with me as somebody who quit her job, left New York to have a gap year in her 30s. Now I'm traveling to 12 countries over the next 12 months. This week, we're in Peru. Let's get right into this sea lion situation because the moment we pulled up, they were flocking to us. Apparently, sea lions are very curious and also very stinky. It stunk real bad. Y'all, from the moment I jumped in, I was regretting my decision. They told us to keep our feet up to show the sea lions we mean no harm. The very first second, I get attacked. So I stayed way back the entire time. My guide actually took my phone and got the close-up footage. It's no way in the world I was getting this close. Y'all are crazy. I'm terrified of cats. I ain't ever getting that close to a sea lion. Next day, I made sure I got up and got my workout in because we were hitting the town. I've been traveling for a while, and my favorite thing is trying to see what the nightlife scene looks like in each city. Since I'm solo traveling, the best way to do that is a bar crawl. It's so easier to meet new people, and I was in the bathroom with these girls, and they said they were going out, so I wanted to go out where the locals was at. Little did I know I would end up at an entire concert. Honey, what is going on? And baby, wait, they kind of tea. I was a little confused. When I tell you they was dancing, they were dancing. I never imagined that I would get chosen to be on stage. What? I was looking confused the entire time. I didn't know who this group was, and I'm on stage. Watching them do moves like this. Every time I turned the camera around, it just got worse and worse and worse. Like, why are we on the floor dry humping? What's going on? All I can say is they put on a show. I gotta find out who this artist is because their music was tea too. The next day, I wanted to take myself out on a solo date night. I've been dying to try this restaurant, and it lived up to the hype. Food scene in Peru is so tea. I actually haven't had a bad meal yet. I ended my night with my Spanish homework, and I can't believe this weekend was so good. I did it all solo. Bro, the biggest thing was how did I end up on stage with a random group? What? I know every month I feel like I'm saying, oh, this is my first month solo. No, really, like this is the first month where I am completely by myself. I do not have any remote year connections at all because most of the places that I've been, if you don't know, if you're new here, I'm traveling to 12 countries over the next 12 months. We are currently on month 10 with less than 2 months left to go. I started off traveling with the travel group for the first 6 months, and then the travel group shut down. And so the travel group is like almost like a sorority fraternity, if you will. There are a lot of like different communities in WhatsApp and a lot of different communities that you can join to see where other people might be. So maybe you don't know these people, but you have the connection of like, oh, we used to travel with the same company together, so that's a reason enough for us to link up at some point or do different activities together. So in Mexico City, when I was there last month, it was easy because it was like, oh, it's a bunch of remote year people there, and while I didn't spend all of my waking hours with them, I built a lot of great connections there. So, but here, I don't have any of those connections anymore, and nobody from remote year is in, at least that I know, nobody from remote year is living in Peru at the moment. So I'm technically here on my own. This has turned out to be like a top destination for me, not only a top destination, but a top experience for me. Like, I feel like I have been cheesing ear to ear every second that I have been in Peru. It is like mind-boggling to me that people told me that I shouldn't spend a month here. Oh my God, we talked about that in our last vlog. I leave Saturday. Today is Monday. I have a few things that I want to plan out this week, like a few activities. I feel like it's just so much to do in Peru. It's definitely not going to be my last time visiting here. I'm definitely going to come back for sure. Ski. I'm about to go to a coffee shop real quick because I have a video to edit and get some work done. Then we have a Spanish class that we got to do. I actually have Spanish homework that I got to do. I'm going to do it with y'all in a minute. I did want to really quick have a quick convo with y'all. I was going to wait until later in the vlog. We might have to have the conversation while I'm in the mood. Y'all know how I've been talking a lot about, oh, well, when I get back home, or like not really understanding like my feelings of going back home because we only have 2 more months until I am back in the United States of America. Now, while it's a lot going on in the US of A, I am excited to get back home. I am excited to see my friends and family. I am excited to have a little bit more normalcy back into my life. I am excited to have routines, if that makes sense. And it's been so long since I have been home, Detroit, Michigan home, and spent an extended period of time there. So I'm really excited to do that for a while until I figure out what my next move is going to be. But I have been inaccurately describing how I'm feeling about going home until I realized that this weekend I've been journaling a lot more since I've been here. I told y'all I'm on my wellness bag. Clock it. collect it. But I've been saying a lot about like how I feel like I have something to prove to people, and like I'm nervous about getting home. Like something about me is uneasy about getting home. Yes, I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited about being home, but something in me is like uneasy about the feeling of like what happens after you get home. What it really is, every course of my life, every level of my life, I've spent every chance leveling up. You know what I mean? Like, how do I level up from like whatever stage I'm in? How do I level up from that? Every stage of my life, I have leveled up, right? Moving, going to college, getting a job after college, moving to New York, getting a new job, making more money every time you get a new job. Every course of my life, I feel like I have always found a way to level up, to be better than what I was last year. I've spent the past 12 months living people's dreams. No job, waking up when I feel like it, and traveling to 12 countries, more than 12 countries, and getting up and leaving whenever I feel like it, and like traveling to other destinations and going to random concerts, doing things in Bali, doing things in Japan, eating sushi in Japan. I've been having all of these opportunities to do all of these things across the world, and at month 12 it's going to stop. Now, does that mean that I'm going to stop traveling in general? No, obviously I'm not going to stop traveling, but I am going to go back to what life was. And so for me, I think that what's creating the heart palpitations is I'm going back to the same. Yeah, I'm going back to a new city, but like the people haven't changed, the environments haven't changed. I have to start looking for a job and figuring out where I'm gonna work. Like I'm going back to the same. Like while I have changed, while this experience has changed me for the better, the environment that I'm going back to has not. And to me, I guess I feel like I am unable to top this experience in my next journey. That's what it feels like. And I think that is spooky. The question that I ask myself is, am I going to like the life that I have waiting for me once I'm done with this travel thing? And that's a deep question. That's a deep question because I don't know. Because like traveling is almost like this big adrenaline rush. You know, they say like when you skydive, you have an adrenaline rush, and like it's very, very hard to top. Like you're like very, very hard to top that after you do skydiving. Like it messes with your adrenaline or whatever, something like that. Every day I'm doing something new, cool, exciting, like something I've never done before. Like routine does not exist. There is like a new exciting activity to do every single day. And I've been doing that for the past 10 months. But a lot of what back home is normalcy. It is routine. It is getting up and doing the same thing every single day. It's the quote unquote grind that I have removed myself from. I think I've just been asking myself, am I going to like my life when I get back home? Am I going to seek change again? Like what's next? And the level of happiness that I have, I think as a person, if you've seen my video, I'll input it up here before, but as a person who has been depressed for most of my life, last year before I started traveling was like my first year not having that thought at all in a single year in my entire life. This year is the first year that I genuinely understand what it like feels like to really feel happy and feel happy kind of like consistently, and understand that life comes with ebbs and flows, and understand that it's okay to cry, blah blah blah, but like understand how to choose happiness. Like this year I have been actively choosing happiness, and I think that as a person, and I think that people that have been depressed or have had suicidal ideations or whatever, I think that I just get so fearful of going back in that route, like going back down that path. And I'm not trying to claim that over my life at all, but if you don't like the life that you're living, like it's easy for you to go down that path. And I'm gonna just keep praying over my situation, and I know that I'm gonna be fine. I know that all is well. How do I take the lessons that I've learned over the past 10 months, apply that to the reality that I have coming up for me for the next few years, right? I can't run away from what the reality is. Like it is very attainable to like travel for the rest of your life, but I love my family. I love my home. I like routine. I don't know. I just want to make sure that I take what I have learned over these months of traveling and being able to apply it. It is unfair to compare your journey now to your journey after. For the past year, I have been doing what makes Nikki happy without much thought of everyone else around me, who else I'm pleasing. Yeah, I'm on this journey to like satisfy what I want, and secondarily like show y'all the the journey, but I'm not doing it for y'all. I'm doing it for me. Whatever journey I end up in next time, I have to take the lessons that I've learned of like doing things for me, finding the experiences that make me happy, and know they don't have to be something crazy like bungee jumping or paragliding or swimming with sea lions or like whatever. It doesn't have to be like these big old things, but like, how do I continue to chase the life that I want? I don't know, that was just me leveling out. Like I told y'all, I think it's really powerful to talk your feelings out, because I know that like we all go through seasons and transitions, and sometimes we feel like they're a level down from where we were, and we get disappointed, like whatever. And it's okay to talk all of those things out, but like rationalize with yourself and find the positive in it is what I'm trying to learn how to do. Let me shut up because I have to leave out like right now and edit these videos. But before I leave out, I have to do my Spanish class. So let's do that. So my course, I'm doing, y'all know I told you I'm doing classes with Preply. This is not sponsored, by the way. I have class at 3 o'clock. And I have homework to do. So it says that my homework today is to write and record a short dialogue to introduce yourself and practice politeness. And also memorize 5 polite phrases. Please, thank you, excuse me, pardon me. You're welcome. Por favor, gracias, pardon, disculpe, how do you say de nada? I want to say, hi, my name is Nikki. I'm from the United States of America. I do whatever for a living, and I live in Detroit, I guess. Hola, me llamo Nikki. Yo soy de Estados Unidos. Yo soy content creator y yo vivo in Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, okay, let me go get me some coffee. And yeah, we're about to go get some coffee and chill. So we just finished working. I got a lot of the stuff that I needed to get done. So we're about to go home now and try to plan out the rest of the stuff that I want to do while I'm here. Like I want to get my lashes done. I need to like look up a place where I can do that, and like a few last minute activities. Oh look, black people. Not that many of us here, no shade. Not I forgot that I had Spanish classes.
Hola, Nikki.
Hola, how are you? ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Bien.
Ok, ¿cómo está Perú?
Me encanta.
Sí.
Peru. Oh my God, girl. I just finished my Spanish lessons, which loved. I love my teacher down. Like I don't know, she's just a good teacher. I feel like I'm learning a lot and I feel like I'm having a good time. But I think she's teaching me stuff based on the fact that like I'm currently traveling, which is very helpful. Like we're not like starting from scratch, which is kind of what I need, but it's a lot more helpful in my day-to-day here traveling. I don't necessarily have homework. I just have to study because I have a test, quote unquote. Like we're gonna do role play next session. But anyways, I was on TikTok and I'm scrolling, and girl, why was I on this girl's page? Because I've been seeing like a lot of Detroit content, because y'all know y'all got a new restaurant that pops up every 2 mother seconds. Obviously I'll be back home soon. Like I'm done traveling in a minute. And girl, the girl was like showing a restaurant. It's like a casual, like nice casual, like an elevated casual spot. And she was like showing a restaurant and showing how much stuff costs. And I'm like, why is a mother crispy rice $25? What? Girl, we just had crispy rice. I just went out to a restaurant yesterday. I don't think I took y'all. But I went out to a nice restaurant. Nice restaurant. And I got crispy rice. I also got sushi. I also got this thing that was lit up on fire. Real cute vibe. I got 2 drinks. And I spent like $44. And to know that they're charging $20-something for some crispy rice back home is killing me. I've been like looking at my account like, oh, I'm not really that. That's why I say that it is obtainable to live a lifestyle like this, because I've been looking at my account like, oh, I'm not spending nearly as much money as I thought I was going to spend. When I started this trip, I looked at how much I spent in New York for the year, and I was like, okay, let's estimate that I'm going to spend that much, right? Minus my rent. Like, let's just estimate that my like day-to-day life activities, whatever, that's how much I'm going to spend. Girl, I'm not even close to how much I spent in New York living abroad. Not even close, by far. Do you mean $20-something for one item at a regular specular spot? And it's not like I can avoid it. It's not like I can be like, no, I'm not going there, I'm not going there, I'm not going there, and I'm not going there. You know I'm going there. I know I'm going there. Let's be serious now. Love being an American. Oh my God. Love being an American. Anyways, I am about to go on a run. It's about what time it is? What time? It's about 4:30 now, almost. I'm about to go on a run before it gets dark. Before I want to walk out, because I want to be out of here by 5 at least. I want to book this adventure, so it's called like sand duning or something like that. I'm trying to figure out when. I want to book it for Wednesday. So one of the girls that I met when I did the bar crawl that I told y'all I did this weekend, she was cool. She's German, she's black, and we're going to get food together, and I'm trying to figure out what day she wants to get food. Hopefully we can do that Friday, like the day before I leave. I have my full list. I create like a list of the to-do, so I like make a whole like little document just to make sure that I don't forget. I do like a list of all the things that I need to sign up for, and then I input it into my cal, whatever. The only thing left that I have to do is the sandboarding day, which is like, it's like a full day activity, like complete, not 4 hours, like a full day. You're leaving in the morning, you're not getting back until late at night, because it's a 4-hour drive away from where I am currently. Friday I booked yoga, which is at 8 a.m. and then honestly after yoga I can just do paragliding. Hola, buenos noches. I just finished my run. Definitely got runner's high. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did like 3 miles. Felt so good. And I like barely missed the sunset. So tomorrow, instead of running in the morning, I'm gonna try to catch it at night again. Get some footage of the sunset before I leave. That'd be so nice. Oh my God, it was so pretty. I went to the grocery store. I'm about to watch Baddies, Shot O'Clock. Y'all know I'm a hood rat. And I went to the grocery store and I got me y'all saw me get this in the last vlog. The chicken and the fries. Papas fritas. Pollo y papas fritas. Wait. Okay. So I got that. I'm about to sit, eat, watch my TV, and I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. I don't have much planned for tomorrow, so. It's 4:55 p.m. in Lima, Peru. So you're coming with me to try to chase the sunset and get the most beautiful view here in Peru. And I cannot find my hat to save my life, so the wig has to stay on. I have a strong feeling I'm gonna miss it because I left out the house mad late. And I tried to catch it yesterday, and I missed it as well. We're 1 mile in. It's about 15 minutes away. I'm running my fastest to get there. Okay, we're basically here. We're about to run a little bit more because it looks like I'm early and not late, period. All right, mile 2. The sun is coming down, so I'm about to take you out to one of my favorite spots because the running route is tea. It's so tea. Like, are you kidding? Look at the view, y'all. The view is so pretty, but I think I have a better spot. Okay, y'all, we're hitting the stairs. I wanted to go to a tucked away spot. Just you and I, how cute. Wait, not the lovers over there. If you look closely, you'll find me sliding down the wall crying. I thought it would be just you and me, but looks like I'm playing the 5th wheel. Look, nobody's here. We get a long time, girl. Hey, Miss Pacific. Hey, Bookie. What is my life right now? This is so tea. Oh my God. They're paragliding up there. That's kind of tea. Should I do it? Wait, why am I crying right now? Cut the cameras. It is another excursion day. And of course, I'm rushing. And I don't even know if I have battery on here, but we are going to see the sand dunes. We're going to go to some wine vineyard. This is a long day. It is 4 a.m. and I won't get back home until 9 p.m. So it's a long day. We're gonna see if it's worth it. It said online that it's worth it to do this long ass day. I'm up early and all the things. I'll be the judge of that. Thank you. Yesterday I just didn't do anything but edit and work out. That was it. So it wasn't really nothing to show y'all. I can make sure that I have my snack bag because they only feed you lunch. Got my little snacks in here. So I got my breakfast and my little dent in just in case I need it because I'm not paying for nothing because I don't really have any more cash either. So yeah, it is 4:40 currently and they'll be here at 4:45. So I'm gonna shut up talking to y'all because, you know, I gotta go. I was looking forward to doing this excursion so much because it has been on my bucket list for a while. The sand dunes, being on the water. I love being on the water and seeing all the sea lions and penguins, even though we had done this a few weeks ago, well, last week. And I would rate this day probably like a 7 out of 10, only because I don't feel like it needed to be as long as it was. Yes, it was a long distance to get to, but it was a long day. Every excursion on this day was such a long experience. Being on this boat for so long and it's moving like this threw me. Like, I got so seasick. But I did enjoy myself because the view was really nice. Obviously, I was on my own. But one of the things about Peru that I was unaware of, and maybe other people didn't know, is that even though I was on my own, a lot of places I'm totally fine being on my own, doing excursions on my own, and I'm able to meet new people. But I don't know what it is about excursions in Peru, which is what I was talking about here. They are on honeymoon zone. Okay, I don't know if Latin America looks at Peru as like a honeymoon destination, but every excursion I have done since I've been here, people have been on so many different honeymoons, so many different celebrating anniversaries, and it's like really hard to get to know people when you're in a couple, and they're in a couple because they're focused on their relationship. So yeah, it was a little difficult, but we finally made it to the sand dunes, and I was really excited about this. Nobody tells you that this is like a roller coaster. Like, the way that it jumps down, I was actually fearing for my life, and I was sitting up front. I was really low-key, like high key, very nervous. We got a chance to do sandboarding and all of that, but it was really nice. It was very hot. I wish we had came around sunset. I heard you have an option to do this or sunset during the day or doing it during sunset, and our group had decided to do during the day. I wish I would have spoken up more because I feel like the sunset views would have been a lot more tea. But yeah, I got to do sandboarding for the first time, and it was so fun. It just made me so happy to be able to do all of these like once in a lifetime experiences. Like, when's the next time I'm going to be in Peru sandboarding down the sand dunes with a bunch of random group of people and having the time of my life? I am just so happy I got a chance to do this. It was so fun. We did it for probably about, I want to say like 45 minutes. It didn't last that long. And then we had some time to just soak in the views in the area that we were in. And we went and we got some lunch and did this wine tour. I really enjoyed myself. Like I said, I feel like it did not have to be as long as it was. It was a very hot day too. And the people were friendly. It just, like I said, it was just honeymoon view. And I didn't walk away with any friends, which I was irritated about, but you win some, you lose some, and you live to fight another day.
Like 5 minutes late. I got on this cute little lavender Lululemon stuff. He bought me back on here. I can't get no cool down the clean. Put some Lulu on his butt. But I'm happy I'm up early. I'm actually happy that I had this early in the morning because I was going to wait until like 10 to do what I needed to do, and I have a lot to do today. Hopefully we'll be able to knock all of the stuff I need to get done. Okay, y'all, so we just finished yoga class. It was pretty nice, actually. I think there was one guy that was like a student, because they were like swapping back and forth, and he wasn't good. It wasn't even his English that was bad. It was like what he was doing felt like we just doing anything today. So I'm actually wanted to do the paragliding today, but as you can see, it's like very gloomy. So I'm walking down the coast now. How cute does that sound? I'm walking down the coast, and I'm about to go to the mall because I wanted to buy some new shoes. I need some like cute sneakers, and I feel like if I get them here, it'll be better versus waiting until I get home. Every day that I've been here, it's been really nice, and today that I want to do paragliding, it's just not. They say that it rained only 8 hours out of the year, so it kind of feel like it's gonna rain, but I would assume not, since it only rains 8 hours out of the year. Y'all, so I ended up coming to get something to eat. Since the mall isn't open yet, it opens in like 20 minutes. I'm at this place at the mall, to be honest with you. our way to H&M. There ain't no stuff I don't need. I probably won't get any of this stuff, but I just got a couple of things. Apparently we're on an adventure today. I just finished shopping a bit. I'm walking back to the location I was at before, because look, it looks like clearer skies. It's not like super clear as it usually is, but I'm so tired that I want to do the paragliding. I'm kind of mad because I'm not like that excited about it right now. I'm just really tired. I want to take a nap.